I find that ever since I joined the Knights of Columbus, I've been a better version of myself.
Being a part of the organization of the Knights of Columbus, it has humbled me in many ways.
Knights of Columbus really gives me access to other people that have the same faith as me. Allows me to live that out, and so certainly it keeps us strong and bound together in that faith.
The principles that we live on charity, unity and fraternity, I think this is one of the most important principles that any man should follow to better his family, to be a better father, to be a better husband, a better person in community and the home.
The Knights of Columbus is a community of men together to serve their faith and their family, and so I find it is really a place where we work together in unity for charitable works, all in the service of God.
When I saw the charitable works, the great deeds that Knights of Columbus are, if you have a problem, anybody is in need of something, talk to a Knight. If you see a Knight, you know your problems will be handled, will be solved one way or the other. And there's no better organization like the Knights of Columbus that can do something like that for humanity.
Mass of the convention, for me, is the highlight.
Indeed, it is in our communion with Christ and with each other that we find inspiration for our fraternity as knights and solidarity with those to whom we are called to serve.
Not a matter of 2 or 3 or 5 or 9. We're talking 120 and plus their wives, and the bishops and the priests that are there, responding to the word, listening to the moment of the consecration, all of that, receiving communion.
The convention is an integral part of what we do as an organization. So you meet people you have met at the previous conventions, and it's always nice to rekindle your friendships and meet people after such a long time, talk about each other's views, exchange ideas, and so you always take away, there's always more than one takeaway at every convention, no matter how often you've attended it.
Because of you guys, what makes me the man I am today by being part of this loving, beautiful organization.
I've been to Knights conventions because of the Squires Provincial Board. It opened my eyes into how much they really do to serve the community, which was very surprising.
There are always younger men joining this organization, and with younger men, you have new ideas, a new way of thinking, a new way of doing things. And that's the future.
Although we are men, it brings us all together. We're one big community with our family, our faith, our church, and to me, that's what the Knights of Columbus is.
So as a young person, it's nice to know that even though the ages may vary, we're all here for the same reason, which is to help serve the community.
I know you're going to be back again next year, and I hope the great friends do that time. You know, as a fellow Catholic, I'm grateful to be here with all of you.
The whole weekend is just a fraternal time. And fraternity is important in our lives.
Just the fact that we're all here, we have the men, we have the wives, we have families, we have children, we're all together in our faith.
Didn't know anything about the Knights. And when I went there and I saw all the works that they were doing, the conversations they were having, I realized there couldn't be a better place for him than among other Catholic men with priests around. And it just not only increased my faith, but I felt it increased my kids' faith as well. My kids were very, very immersed in the Catholic faith, mainly due to the Knights of Columbus.
The Knights have, over the years, been often referred to as the right arm of the Church, because they are so supportive of the priests. I mean, the Knights were founded by a parish priest, Father Michael J. McGivney, and he was concerned about the widows and the orphans, and it's grown from there.
The men will get together, but the wives will get together too. There is always a wives program that takes place as well. So that gives a chance for the wives to bond together.
They have a fraternity. They are friends. They support each other. They work on things together, whether it's a particular project like Coats for Kids, or whether it's a social for priests, or an awards ceremony for the members of the council. But they work on things together, and they get to know each other, and they keep in touch, and it's terrific. The Knights of Columbus don't just bring Paul friendships, but they bring the wives supportive friendships as well, because we look forward to seeing each other and getting together.
It brings tears to my eyes when I listen to certain sermons being spoken, or hearing about so many kids being warm because they had coats, or people receiving wheelchairs, and it all, you know, I've never teared up as many times as I've teared up at a Knights of Columbus event.
And I would highly encourage Knights of Columbus members viewing this to consider attending conventions, because there's always some benefit that you can get by attending a convention.
Coming to a convention is in many ways a spiritual growth opportunity, as well as a social opportunity and a service opportunity. So, I mean, it's enriched my life, our lives tremendously.
And so I hope the Knights of Columbus that we can continue to encourage and to teach and to show men how to be active in their community and to share their faith openly and actively, and to also be that light, just like Christ teaches us, you know, to shine and not hide away. So, and I think the Knights of Columbus can do that and is doing that today.